Welcome to Team Purgestan. You want to be a Purgestaner. That means you want to work for a professional organization. We are the Purgestaners. Like Pakistan, Purgestan. That sounds better, Purgestan. We stand united for purging. We are not bulimic. However, if your political organization has been infected with ISZz, we will find that and we will eradicate it effectively. And we will purge your organization of the fatness that's making it so very, very sick from within. Because we know the point is not to reinvent the wheel. The point is to be sharpened. And that means you have to offload some extra weight from the top. Typically, we see an attrition rate, attrition to what? To the grave, attrition rate to the grave of approximately 30 to 50% of your current staff. Just look around you today, whatever your organization, and imagine that 50% of those people are lying and they're going to be gone and out of the building. And now you're going to have more space open to do something productive in those spots. So don't look at it as a loss to your structure, your political structures, or your systems of feeding and maintaining people. Look at it as a way to replace that which was not producing to make room for that which wants to do better. But how can you do that? Well, when you look at the effectiveness of purging your political structures of just the people that are infected with the petness, then you'll be able to see and appreciate the effectiveness of just simply purging and not making a new White House, the effectiveness of just purging and not making a new Capitol building, the effectiveness of just purging and not having to go assassinate someone else to be your new Abe Lincoln for 2022. Abraham Lincoln was assassinated one time, and once was far enough, no more. Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated one time, and once was enough, no more. Malcolm X was assassinated one time. That was enough, no more. That's why we believe in purging your system. Just like you would purge your computer of old data, that's the same concept. Now, ageism is not something we promote. So just because I say the phrase old data, that does not mean that I regard people as old data. When we are talking about who is eligible to be purged from your political organization, we look at expectations, and then we look at actual behaviors, and we look at also what were the agreements made. We take those ideas and we present them in a way that can be clear, concise, measurable, and comparable to other ideas, so you can quickly get to the bottom of your problems in your pocketbook, because that's ultimately where these integrity defects are going to hit your political organization, no matter what brand of politics you are parlaying in professionally. We want to help people understand this message. Just because we have different systems of government across the planet, do not be fooled into believing we have different groups of people that are just so fundamentally different. We cannot relate about what needs to be removed from your cache of debris, formerly known as your staff. Where's your cache of debris doing today? Because that's what they're doing, is they're crumbling your institution of democracy, as evidenced by non-elected and fake American president, because he is not representing the hearts and minds of the American people, Joseph Robinette Biden Jr., and also, again, non-elected fake vice president, who is also not representing the hearts and minds of the American people, Vice President Kamala Debbie Harris. So we're talking about purging today. Come on in. It's time to join the Purgestans. It's welcome into Purgestan, welcoming you into Purgestan land. Purgestan, Purgestan. Purgestan is the coffee pot room. That's where we get perked up, percolator. It's time for the percolator. It's time for the percolator. Drip, 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 drip. That happens over there. No STD drips, only percolating drips of delicious brain brew, juice brew, brain go-go juice, coffee yo-yo. Tea will also do. I prefer the Java Jew. Juju, Java Jew. Java Juju is good Jew. Java Jew is good juju. We want to get the good juju. Jujitsu does it for me. How about Juju? We're going to take a chi break. Everybody, take a 20-minute chi break. I want you to work on your chi for the next 20 minutes as you hydrate and eliminate. We will meet up in 20. Thank you very much. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Bye. Set the timer. Let's go.